I welcome you all to ArtCam 2018 3D relief creation training. In this 3D creation session, today we will look at creating a relief using spin command. So spin command is available here in this 3D relief command group. If you release the button, on top of that you will get the command template. In that, mainly for this particular command spin tool, we can use three curves or vectors. Okay, so let me select the first vector that we use as a start profile. Extrude command also you have seen there was start profile, end profile, and there was before that we were selecting drive rail. So here drive rail is not there. Here what is happening is that the drive rail is a circle. Okay, that I will explain you again. So we will start with the start profile. Okay, start profile in the sense I am selecting this particular vector. This particular vector I selected as a start profile. So I will go and click in the template selection, start profile selection, and you click it. You can see an object has been created. Okay, this is the shape created depend upon the profile, depend upon the profile shape. According to this profile shape, a 3D has been created. So minimum one vector also enough to create a spin command or relief. Okay, this is the relief we can use with a single. So what happening is that this particular start profile go for a 360 round rotation, that is creation. So okay, it's equivalent to what we are using a drive rail. If we are creating a drive rail, on that the start profile will move. So here in a circle this start profile will move. So defaultly the drive rail for this spin command is a circle. So what happened, the start profile just going around 360 degree. Okay, so this is the if you are selecting only one profile as a start profile. So if you want at the end like that, it just moving around. At the end, if you want the profile to be like this, so what we will do is that I am selecting a second curve and select it as an end profile. So I am just selecting it. So you see the change happening. See the profile started like this, and ended like this. Okay, you can see it's ended like this. So okay, so this is just going 360 degree. So this is here. No, you can see sweep that 360 degree means it will go full 360 degree. Suppose if you want only 270, you can give the 270 value. You can see only 270 degree. Only it has given the rotations. Or 180 means it will only go 180. So starting profile is this one and end profile is this one as per the vector we selected. So here also now I just change it 360 itself. Or otherwise I will tick mark here to sweep 360 degree. What happened? It will go. Okay, I am just leaving the end profile here 360. Okay, sweep 360 degree. So here what happened, it full 360 degree it has created. Now one more option, one more vector we can use for this, that is Z modulation profile, to control the height of the profile while it sweep through this along a circle, around an imaginary circle. So the height what should be there from the 0 degree to 360 degree. So what should be the height that we can control using a vector. So I am selecting a third vector. This is the third vector and I select it here in the template button, select. So you can see the height variation in the 3D relief created. So starting slowly going up, then going down, then going up, down, up, down, as we seen in this profile, no, in the Z modulation profile. So you can make any kind of relief using this technique. Okay, so once while you varying the value, varying the vectors, the shape also will be differing. You can do it here itself. See, if I am just changing the shape here itself, it's automatically updated. See, here also if I just increasing the center height, so this center height, okay, this is the center height representing, so it's increased here. Okay, so there is a very beautiful option that it's dynamically edit while we change the shape of the vector we used for this particular command. Even you can change the start profile and profile shape also, you can change it. Now if I change it, you can see the shape also will change. Now I just made a round type shape. Now this round type, only this round type shape will change. So accordingly this also you can change. So it's a if you want to do a slight modification, say slight modification, I just want to give a height, little more height here, you can just change it very easily. If you want to bring it little bit closer here, no, so that outer curve will be little more sharp, no, so this way we can adjust it. See, you can adjust it. Okay, I want just a little more perfect round, so I got it like this. So this way you can edit all this curve. Okay, then you can achieve the shape of relief you are looking for. So this is can be added and or subtracted. Subtracted means is minus, and also you can merge high, merge low, replace. If you have some more object here, then you can use merge high, merge low and replace, as I explained in the shape editor class, the first class in the 3D relief. Okay, hope that you are clear about this command. Now we will look at the other command which is called a turn command. Okay, we will look in the other command. So what we will just close the cancel or close this command, and we can use the same curve for the other command also. The other command what I told is the turn command. Okay, I bring down as a template. So what happened is automatically this one was selected and created a shape. Okay, because it was in selected mode. So I just cancel it. Here also I just come out. Then I just go and click this turn command. Okay, if it's already in a default here, or if it's not visible there, you can go and select it. So here only one profile or one vector will be used here. That is very simple command but very powerful command. You can see it can be very useful in different places. So I am just selecting this particular this thing. Okay, just selecting, it's created the shape. Okay, you select this one, created the shape. What happening is that end to end you put a line. Okay, it will just rotate on that axis. If you put a line from the start point to the end point of the profile, a straight line, it will rotate around that particular line, so you will get this kind of shape. That is the turn command. Okay, so here also if your profile is like this, you will get it like this. So if I put keep the shift command and I select all these three this shapes has been created. Okay, here also you can change the shape. Okay, if you just pull it, you can change the shape, whatever the shape you want, you can pull it according to your requirement. You can change here only here whatever the height, you can see that the height is from here to here, the height, the same height only, this from the center line to the top point. What is the height? The same height only. You can see here also in the relief height also will be the same height. So this is the scale vector, z factor, scale factor. In that one you can change. If you make it double means the height will be double. If you make 0.5 means height will be half. So like that you can change only the height, depend upon it will be the actual height to that only how much factor we have to give, that much it will be reduced or increased. Okay, that way you can control the height of the profile. It's a very simple command, and you can use it in various occasion, like different, like flower pot, or you making a bell. All this you can use this command. See, here also you have the combine mode options. You can do the add and subtract. Subtract means it will go down. Okay, subtract. Okay, it will go, the depth will be set. So add I'm keeping, and merge high and merge low and replace will work with the with one more object is there, then only, already there is an object, then only it will work, as I explained the shape editor. So hope that this is clear to you. If this shape is okay, you can just give apply, then cancel, then the object will be remaining there. Thank you.